Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we spoke to Professor Weasley, who then introduced me to the Room of Requirements. She then explained that the Room of Requirements can be anything that we want it to be. So Merlin then had a long hard think, and he has decided that he wants a space away from his friends where he can focus on his studies, and this is what the Room of Requirements has given me. We then spoke to Professor Weasley, who taught us a couple of conjuration spells, and we decided to change the aesthetics of this room. So as you can see, this room is now looking like a very sinister Gothic cathedral. And we then spoke to Deke, who changed the ambience of this room, and we've now got a nice moonlit skylight. So this place is looking absolutely stunning at the moment. We then busted out our wand and we conjured up a couple of pieces of equipment, and we've currently got a potting table over there where we can grow herbs for our potions, and we've got a potions lab over there where we can brew up some delicious Wiggenweld potions. And we've also got this new piece of equipment over here that allows us to identify random pieces of equipment that we find out on the field. So you just come over here, hold square, and it will show you what the piece of gear is, and then you can equip it. So that's what we did in the previous video. So I think what we're going to be focusing on today is, first things first, we need to go to Spintwitches, which is a place where you can get your very own broom, and we need to speak to a guy called Albie, who is going to hook us up with our first broom, and I think he's also going to talk a little bit about upgrades. So we'll get that done today, and then we're going to speak to Sebastian, who I'm pretty sure wants to show me something, and is also going to teach me a brand new spell, and it's actually a spell that I use quite a bit off camera, so it will be very nice to have it on camera. And plus, it's a main mission, so we've got to do it anyway. So yeah, let's get straight into things. Apologies for the long intro once again, but there's always a lot of stuff to talk about in this game, and because they're 40-minute videos, I always manage to get a lot of stuff done, which means there's even more stuff to talk about. I always basically see it as like, you know, when you watch The Walking Dead, and every time you watch The Walking Dead, it always starts with previously on The Walking Dead. I kind of do that on my channel, and I feel like I have to. I know it's probably frustrating for some of you, but I feel like I have to do it. So apologies, but unlike The Walking Dead, if you're watching it live, you can actually skip my intro, so no reason to complain. Right, so I think what we will do is we will jump onto the map and we will fast travel over to Hogsmeade, because I don't fancy running all the way over there, because that will probably take about 20 minutes of this video. So we're going to fast travel over to Hogsmeade, and we are going to speak to Albie and get ourselves our first broomstick. And I think we might actually be able to chat with Imelda today, because a couple of videos back when we were doing our first broomstick lesson, I wanted to speak to Imelda because she's very smug about being the best broomstick rider, and I couldn't find her. So I think we might meet her when we do this mission actually, so we can give her a bit of shit. But one thing I will say though, WolfTheWolfettes, I've got to be honest with you, controlling the broomstick in this game is a bit of a nightmare. It's not the best. Like, I was really hoping that they were going to add Quidditch to this game, and after controlling the broomstick, I'm kind of glad that there ain't no Quidditch, because trying to control the broomstick and fly at fast speeds against other players, I think would be an absolute nightmare in this game. And I think Avalanche also confirmed that they're currently not planning to work on any DLC for this game, so that's a bit of a shame. So I guess any chances of Quidditch being added in the future is practically zero now, but who knows, maybe they'll change their mind. This game did sell very well after all. Here we go.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
I love this guy. He looks just like my mate from school, Ben. Whenever I tell stories of my mate Ben, this is basically what he looks like, just without the hairstyle. But this is exactly what he looks like, other than the hairstyle. Even the trousers are correct as well. Oh man, how you doing, Ben? I ain't spoken to you in years, mate.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Lovely. Now, when we do choose our broom, as far as I remember, no matter what broom you choose, they all work exactly the same. Just like when you pick your wand, there's lots of different options, but it doesn't actually affect the gameplay at all. It's purely cosmetic, so don't be worrying when you pick your broom. There isn't a best one. As far as I know, I could be lying. What else can you share about brooms?
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take wind wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. Yew weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the yew wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Lovely. Disrupted trade routes made you close?
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close, Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Alright, I'll have a look, thank you.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
I think you can you check these out? Ah, preview broom.
That item is of the highest quality.
I think this is the one I actually like using. The Ember Dash broom. I mean, look how cool that looks. And this one actually does come with a saddle.
That item is of the highest quality.
To be honest, that doesn't look like the highest quality. That looks pretty rough. That looks like something that the witch rides in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
That item is of the highest quality.
Apologies if you can hear any shouting in the background. My nan has just arrived and my dog's barking, and also my mum and dad have just returned home and they're all shouting, despite me telling everybody that I'm recording, you know, because that's what it's like living in my house and trying to make videos. Fucking nightmare.
That item is of the highest quality.
That's actually pretty cool looking. I don't like the end of it though. Look at the end of it. Yeah, it's a bit rough. That is a well-used broom. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I mean, this is the only cool looking one. I think it's because of the embers on the broomstick. It just looks cool, doesn't it? I mean, you might disagree. Let me know in the comments what your favourite broom is. Okay, let's get this one. Oh, you have to pay for it as well. That's outrageous. I thought it was free. I know the upgrades are pretty expensive.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Lovely, got 3 upgrades in my bag as well. Nice.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
I don't mind doing that. Plus I get to go and speak to Imelda and absolutely crush her. Now off camera, Imelda was a bit of a bitch to me, but I think it might have been because I was in Ravenclaw. On camera, we're a member of Slytherin, just like she is, so maybe she'll be a bit nicer to me on camera, but if not, we're going to have to make sure we absolutely humiliate her. Humiliate her, I should say. You took Madame Kagawa's class. Why am I the right person for this? How did your passion for brooms begin? We don't care about none of that.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Sort me out, eh? I like the sound of that.
Time, be sure to let me know.
I will do, buddy. That's what we're going to do right now.
Revelio.
I'm pretty sure there's a page in it. Yeah, there it is.
Ah, I can't help. This is enthusiasm.
I hope you don't mind me, Albie, but I am going to rob your chest, buddy. Oh, and I'm taking your Forest Sorcerer's hat, apparently. I don't even really need it, but we're just going to sell it for money. In fact, I'm going to sell the exact same thing that I just stole from your shop back to you for a price. Oh, we're a son of a bitch, ain't we? We are a son of a bitch. There you go, mate. I just stole it from your shop, but you can have it back for 60 galleons.
Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, that is the perfect way of doing business. Oh, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
I saw in the news the other day that somebody, some son of a bitch, stole 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs. 200 fucking thousand, mate. I mean, I could understand why you'd want to steal them, because Cadbury cream eggs are pretty goddamn delicious, even though I've got absolutely... You literally materialised in front of me to force me to stroke you, didn't you? But I can understand wanting to eat 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs, because they are delicious, but... Now, what is that crap inside of them? Like, what is it made out of? Like, pure melted sugar or something? Definitely not good for you. Not even slightly good for you.
Sometimes
Nothing but pure
lead
shit.
to Hogsmeade.
Alright, so to use your broom, you press L1, and you've got a little toolbar over here. As you can see, we can use a special potion with X, or you've got your broom on circle, and then you've got two other things involving beasts that we won't be getting for quite a while yet. But let's jump on our broom, and let's go for a fly. Now that we've got the broom though, I probably won't be doing any more fast travelling, like with the flue flames. I might like occasionally fast travel within Hogwarts, maybe, but most of the time I am just going to jump on my broom and fly around now, because, I mean, look at this game, it's stunning, ain't it? Absolutely stunning. This is what it looked like when I went to Grasmere in the Lake District. Basically, it looked just like this. Without a giant castle in the middle, obviously, but it looked just like this. Honestly, WolfTheWolf, if you ever want to visit somewhere that looks just like this game, Scotland is obviously a good place to go, but also go to the Lake District in northwest of England. It is stunning. It is pristine England right there. Barely any houses, mostly country, just stunning. So make sure you visit it, and you will you'll get the full Harry Potter experience just being there. Just beware though, there are quite a lot of goats in the area, and some of them are little demons. They do like to charge at you. And the bloody cows, so do be aware. Feisty things. Right.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Alright, well, she's already got a sassy attitude, so maybe she is going to be a bitch to me. I was hoping you'd be nice to me on camera. Imelda. What a name. You can tell that's a bitchy name.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Alright, Imelda. Yeah, you sound a little bit jealous, mate. I'm sorry that I'm better than you and I've only been here for one day. Although Merlin is a bit of a teacher's pet, I will say that.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Did she say she holds one of the fastest times on this court? She didn't say she holds the fastest time on this court, so that already means that she isn't the best. And I don't think she has got the first place time either. Not now. What sort of courses are these? Oh no, we don't need to know that. I already know, mate. Let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
There's a possibility that I might lose, actually. Sometimes my thumbs do unspeakable things. There's a little like ghost, a little hologram of Imelda. So as long as you're ahead of the ghost, you should be perfectly fine. And make sure you hit these bubbles because they give you a large burst of speed. And if you miss any rings, you can continue, but you will get a time penalty at the end for every ring you miss. So preferably, don't miss any of the rings. Oh man, I've got to try and remember the bloody controls. Just remember to hold down R2 as well. Because then you lean forward and you get a nice burst of speed. And when you hold down R2, it just feels like it's a lot easier to control the broom. But that might just be me, feeling like I'm controlling an aeroplane. God, I love the music when you fly the broom, when you're doing these challenges. It's so over the top and epic. Bit loud though, bit loud I will say. Oh, those balloons over there, you can pop them on your broomstick and you can get a challenge done. You will have to do it a couple of times for special assignments for flying class, but if you want to just do it for fun, you can.
Made it.
Oh, we have to beat 2 minutes 20. I wasn't even paying attention because I was so cocksure of myself. It reminds me of Spyro a little bit actually. There's challenges like this in Spyro, but oh my god, those challenges in Spyro are way more difficult than this. Those flipping challenges are brutal. Look at that, we're nearly half our time.
That wasn't too bad.
It's fucking brilliant, mate. What are you talking about? It's flawless. And no missed penalty rings. Oh dear, Imelda. Not only am I dressed way better than you, but I'm also better on a broomstick. I'm just going to walk over to you very sassily.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your... There you go, I don't want your respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Okay.
Across
Right, let me have a look actually. Hey, yeah, see, look, Imelda, look. Imelda's getting proper mathy with us. I was nearly the first as well, look at that. I nearly came in first place. But look, Imelda's not even, she's in the top 5, but she's not even number 1. And she's getting really mathy, I don't understand it. Ruby's the legend right there, Ruby Well. Oh, lovely. Alright, well, we're not going to do it again, we don't need to. We probably could beat that time actually, because I forgot to hold down R2 for about a quarter of that race. So, yeah, maybe we'll do it again at some point in the future. Right, let's go back to Albie, let him know of our race, and he will use that information, I think, to start developing an upgrade for the broom. And then we'll go and chat with the main man, Sebastian, because we've left him waiting for a while. And we haven't seen Sebastian in ages. I think the last time we spoke to Sebastian was when we was doing the restricted section mission for the book. Still bloody waiting for Professor Fig to return. Longest trip to London in history. He's having to spend a long time explaining to the Ministry of Defence what happened to George. Mind you, George was killed, so there probably is a lot of discussing to do, isn't there? It's not just like he went missing or something. He like full on got eaten by a dragon. And then he's got to obviously talk about the goblins and Ranrock and I guess try and get the Ministry of Defence to take it seriously. So I suppose Professor Fig does have a lot of stuff he needs to do. And plus he's got to get the train there. And if this game is like Scotland, this castle I think. So a train from Scotland to London King's Cross, which I used to get all the time anyway. It takes about 5-ish hours I think, maybe 6 hours. So it does take a while to Edinburgh from King's Cross. So yeah, I suppose it does take a while.
Here I come.
Just remember though, you can't ride your brooms inside Hogsmeade and stuff like that. There'll be like a force field around it, so you have to land before you actually come to Hogsmeade. Otherwise you'll hit like a purple force field for some strange reason. Don't know why. Bit weird, bit random.
Revelio.
Oh, we've got another chest we can rob from Albie.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Oh, we're not going to sell that one back to you. Do you just stand here staring at that quaffle? What's the matter with you, Albie? You need to get yourself a different hobby, buddy. You can't just stand here all day staring at a quaffle. Get yourself a PlayStation in here or something. Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Who's doubted you?
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
Yeah, they are kind of right though. Sometimes people do faff around with things for no apparent reason. Like when you buy foods that you enjoy and it says new improved recipe because they've probably just removed things to make it cheaper and it tastes like arse. So fiddling with stuff isn't always a good thing, Albie. Can't wait to hear more. Goodbye.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Okay. Right. Let's go and speak to Sebastian. First things first, actually, whilst I'm already here, let me have a look, because I think Professor Sharp gave me another mission. And I think it was to make certain potions, and I don't know if I've got the acquire and use the invisibility potion, acquire and use the thunder brew potion against enemies. The thunder brew potion, to make that, I think you need to collect stench of the dead or something like that, and you get that by killing zombies. Now I located these zombies when I did the mission for the thingy guy, J Pippin or whatever his name is, wherever it is. Yeah, J Pippin. When I was going to do this mission, I walked all the way there and I found a location with zombies. I can't remember exactly where it was though. But I know I think we have to grow a few things. Let me quickly go to J Pippin's and see if I've got the recipes first. Because I've currently got quite a bit of money, so I might as well grab these things before I accidentally spend it on a load of crap.
Hello there.
Hello there, mate. I'm not here to do any missions for you though. I'm just here to buy stuff.
What can I do for you today?
Yep. Invisibility 800 fucking galleons.
A wise decision.
What, 1,200? Okay.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yeah, I'll see you again soon, buddy. Have I collected the page in here? Yeah, it's normally over by the cauldron. Alright. I've got the 2 potions. We will sort out about brewing them, probably in the next video. And I think I can see a flying page over there. Yeah, little devil. Try and escape from me. Alright, let's go and speak to Sebastian now. Let's see what he wants. Oh, it looks like after we've done with this, learn a curse from Sebastian. Oh, nice. I could probably find Sebastian at his usual spot near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Okay, not giving me too much information, but rewards, confrigo. A great, great spell, that is. And it's good because it's ranged as well. We'll probably replace the one we've got at the moment. This one.
Incendio.
Yeah, Incendio, that's the one. Thanks for letting me know what it was called, Merlin. We'll probably replace Incendio with Confrago. But eventually you're going to get contacted by Albie Weeks once he's got the upgrade available. For now, you just have to wait for him to message you, which I don't think will be for a little while yet. Maybe after we've done the next main mission with Professor Fig, a bunch of new stuff will unlock. Now look, we're going to fly over Herbology class. If we have a look through the window, we might see the absolute stunner, Professor Garlic. Lovely jubbly. Now you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest with me, BwolfTheWolf. Professor Garlic is beautiful, ain't she? You gotta agree with me. Come on. I don't want nobody disagreeing with me in the comments. I don't want nobody talking shit about my future wife, Professor Garlic. Obviously not my future wife, because she's a video game character. I'm referring to Merlin, because Merlin is me in video game form. Obviously I have a scar on my eye in real life as well, just like Merlin. We've got 14 Wiggenweld. Oh, I also had a look off camera because I was talking about how many Wiggenweld potions you can hold, because I was wondering if you could hold like unlimited, like Demon Souls, the original Demon Souls on PS3, where you could hold like unlimited grasses, or if there was a limit like they did in the Demon Souls remake where you could hold only 25. And I think you can only hold 25 potions. So yeah, if you want Wiggenweld potions, you can only take 25 with you. So after that, you need to come back later to make more. But if you need more than 25 Wiggenweld potions to finish a encounter, even on hard mode or even on easy mode, you're probably doing something horribly wrong. And maybe you should be bothering to use Protego or bothering to dodge. Because you shouldn't need 25 potions to begin with. I probably do, because I always forget to use this bad boy. Oh look, it's the blind kid. He's, I think he's best friends with Sebastian. Also, your wand ain't working at the moment, buddy. Yeah, there's normally like a glow on it. Is that a blind kid? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Normally his wand glows red, so he like knows where he's walking, I think.
Over here.
Hang on a minute. I just want to change it to daytime because things are looking a little bit grim at the moment. I swear we just made it darker. Oh, there we go. Much better. Oh. I bet we had to wait till night. Oh, for God's sake, what a waste of time.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
You say that, Sebastian, but you also said that about the dueling club, and Professor Heket knew about that.
It's well disguised.
Undercroft. I'm sure they know about this place.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Yeah, Ominous is the blind kid, I think. So that's obviously one of Sebastian's best buddies. Better not be a better buddy than me, though, mate.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic.
Me too.
But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
I don't know, Confringo is a fiery spell. What are you talking about,
It may take a
Sebastian?
while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very
Confringo.
well.
I hope we get a wizard game in VR. That'd be great, wouldn't it? By the time you see this video, PSVR 2 will already be out as well. I should hopefully have
You're
it.
getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Yes.
Stick to the target.
Yeah, he says he prefers more fiery spells, but this is a fiery spell. Look at it. That's fucking. What is that? Is that not fire? I mean, I suppose this is like either. I mean, this is a good one because we upgraded it. I wish you could have more. I mean, you can have multiple weapon wheels. Like I've already got 2, as you can see. See, I've already got 2. But I wish you could have like more than. Maybe maybe you could press R2 and circle or R2 and double tap circle, and there'd be like a secondary spell on the circle, so you could have like 8 spells at once. I think they should do something like that, because having to switch between the different wheels can be a bit tedious when you're in the middle of a combat situation.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
You sound like such a snob then, Merlin. It's a tad hot. Fucking la-di-da. I don't speak like that, Merlin. You're supposed to be like me. We're from East London, mate. We don't speak snobby.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
A little bit worried about the things you're saying, and also when we were speaking about no spells should be off limits, I suppose Avada Kedavra should be off limits because that just kills people in one hit. You can't be giving that to a kid. They have an argument with their friend, they'll just bust out a fucking Avada Kedavra and that's it, mate. That is it. So I suppose there should be a few spells off limits, but this one shouldn't be. I'm ready for more spells like this. Goddamn right we are.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I don't want to impose. Nah, well, we'll go meet your sister. Cheer her up a little bit.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'm not sure yeah. I'm not ready to tell you everything. I don't know. Because Professor Fig told us not to tell people. You know, and I mean, you've kind of already told him a bunch anyway, without my fucking permission. I would tell him the truth. We could trust Sebastian. He didn't grass on us in the library, so I'm sure we can trust him. Although he does seem a little bit naughty at times, Sebastian, a bit iffy. I would tell him. What's the worst that could happen?
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Oh no. Don't send me an owl. I get so many bloody owls from people, it's a bit overwhelming. Every time you finish like a main mission, suddenly you get like 10 bloody letters and you don't know where to start. Like, what mission do I do first? Unless it's stuff involving special assignments, then we know we can do those later. But then sometimes you need to do that that mission straight away because you need the spell for a main mission, so you don't always get a choice. Don't mind me, Sebastian. I'm just robbing the chests of you and Ominous and your sister. Because if you are the only person that knows about this place, all of the chests must contain stuff that belongs to you. Oh look, a whimsical sorcerer hat. I like the word whimsical. Alright, let's get out of here. Bit bloody dark down here, I don't like it.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh no.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year.
Oh,
did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Oh no. I can't say Sebastian. I stumbled upon it. He's not going to believe that, is he?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Alright, mate. Lardy fucking da. No need for threats.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
That's true. That's true.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Hey, leave him alone. Fucking... Do you want me to fucking show you my new spell, mate? Right, you carry on. Oh, no. Oh no, it doesn't let me go back in there. I was hoping I could go in there and listen. Maybe call him down. Why did you say anything? Why did you say anything, right? You should have just snuck past him. Like he can't see. Oh.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Oh, my time was very fruitful. Don't you worry about that, Professor Fig. We have done so much since you've been gone, mate. You've sat on a train, had an unproductive visit to the Ministry of Defence, and then sat on a train again. That's all you've done. I've fucking done a ton of stuff, mate. I've got a broom now. Alright, I'm going to have to end the video now, WolfTheWolfette. So yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolfettes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Apologies if you did hear any background noise, like I mentioned. I had my nan turn up bloody randomly, and then the dog was going crazy, and then my mum and dad turned up as well. So yeah, it's been an absolute party downstairs. So yeah, sorry if you heard all the racket, but yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.